Hi, everyone. How are you? Hope you are well. This is the Love and Money Show. Today, I'm going to talk about what is going on with the Apple iPhone. So, as you know, the Apple iPhone is consistently having updates on it all the time. So, that's the good reason why it's something good to be invested in as far as the stock market goes because of these consistent, constant updates. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice, just for educational, informational purposes only. I am an Apple investor and this is what is currently going on with Apple. So, Apple is partnering with this satellite company called Global Star. So, as you know, there are satellites in the air. Either you can see them or you can't see them. Some people can see them. Some people are more aware of what is going on in the world. Then there are other people who are completely oblivious to what is going on. But there are satellites in the air and they know where you are at all times because of your phone. So, what Apple is doing is it's connecting with this satellite provider, and they are saying the reason for this is so that your cell phone will work in areas where it ordinarily doesn't work. So, for emergency purposes, to communicate when your cell service is not working. This is the reason why the Apple company says they are partnering with the satellite company so that your cell phone can work at all times, especially in emergencies. So the plan is for it to connect with the satellites even when they are not near a tower. So you know those towers that you see when you're driving down the freeway? So those towers, they give off frequencies that allow your cell phone to work. So besides the normal cell phone that you are aware of, there are also things that are um, not as on the good side of things. They're kind of on the evil side of things. These cell towers, they also give off what is called electromagnetic frequencies. And either you're aware of it or you're not aware of it. Electromagnetic frequencies, electromagnetic radiation. So people who are in this people who are victims of Havana syndrome, otherwise known as targeted individuals, are very well aware of what is called electromagnetic frequencies that comes from these cell towers. If you're not familiar with Havana syndrome, look it up. Um, they may try to hide it, say it's a conspiracy theory, but it's actually, um, if you saw the movie The Red Pill or the Blue Pill, you're choosing, do you want a red pill or do you want the blue pill? So Havana syndrome is real, but I'm getting off topic here. But it's connected to the cell towers, Havana syndrome. So the cell towers are also connected with your phone. Uh, Apple uses these cell towers so that your phone will work. They also use these satellites in the air. And like I said before, they are partnering with the satellite provider called Global Star. So this will be out on the iPhone 14. iPhone 14 is coming out in November and it will be available to United States and Canada. The price of the iPhone 14 will be $799. Like I said, there are satellites in the air. They are hundreds of miles above the earth and they fly at 15,000 miles per hour. Either you are aware that satellites exist or you're not aware that satellites exist. But as more and more starts to come out, then at one point you won't be able to avoid it anymore. So they're partnering with these satellites, the iPhone 14. So it has a built-in antenna to communicate with the satellites. So how the phone works, you get the iPhone 14, it's going to show you where to point it specifically. Say you're in an area where you can't get cell reception. So it's going to show you where to point so you can line up with this satellite in the air that you can't see if you're unaware so that you can get reception. in areas where you otherwise may not be able to get reception. So you're going to be able to send and receive info to get emergency help. So they are saying the reason for this is for emergency help, because they know where you're at already. They already know where you're at. Okay. So this feature will be free for 2 years. And then after that 2 year period of time, the price has not been disclosed. So this is the Apple iPhone. Their updates, because of these constant updates with Apple, Apple is a very good place to have your money invested. They are always looking on ways to improve, update, going from the iPhone 10. Uh, Soon the 14 will be out. The 14 will be out in November. So T-Mobile is doing something similar. They are partnering with SpaceX Starlink satellites. So that is a thing going on. The partnering with the phone, partnering with these satellite companies. Did you know that satellite providers exist? So I just thought I would come in and share that with you, what the new and latest Apple update will be, and the reason behind why it is a very good idea to be invested in Apple as far as the stock market goes. When you have your money in Apple, your money is going to increase for the simple fact that you have your money invested in Apple. So there's a report out saying if you have had your money in Apple for 5 years, like if you had $1,000 in Apple 5 years ago, how much money would you have now? And so what they're calculating is if you put $1,000 in Apple 5 years ago, as of today, it would be around 3,800. Doesn't really sound like a lot, but it is a triple factor going on with Apple. So keep that in mind for people. Maybe they have 10,000 in Apple. Imagine that tripling every 5 years. Or someone who has 50,000 in Apple. Imagine that tripling every 5 years. So that is the effect of having your money invested in Apple, that it will naturally go up just because of the fact that, like I said, Apple is always looking for ways to improve. They are always upgrading their phone. So, like I said before, the 14 will be out in November, and they are partnering with the satellite company, Global Star. So, this is Love and Money Show. If you like this show, please hit the like button. It helps the channel. Please also leave a comment. Please share it if you know anyone who is interested in building wealth. I interview entrepreneurs, millionaires, and multimillionaires on the show on Sundays. So make sure that you tune in on Sundays for business ideas. This is the Love and Money Show. Thank you for watching and have a good rest of your night.